Guess they say if you like your job, you'll never work a day in your life. But yeah, it's a breath of fresh air over here compared to Prime, but I still say go over there and get your CDL, do your year, and find out what you like, tanker, reefer, flatbed. That's one good thing over there is you can try the different divisions, but then if you're going to make a career out of trucking, you need to get a truck and you need to leave. And yep. We have to fill up. I'm going to near Chicago. I would have thought the fuel would have been cheaper up through there. Well, I'm going north of it into Wisconsin. Good work. I got to get these windows clean. I'm going to try and get a truck wash somewhere today. I actually booked the James Hardie load. I'll tell you what, them things are prime. Well, they paid a couple bucks a mile. The ones around from Pulaski, they just didn't go far enough. And but back last year, those loads would be like $700 and $800, $900, and have a decent rate per mile, but they'd give that to you for your darn weekend load. But this one I got $2,500 for one day. I think it's $660 a mile or whatever. I'm trying to, oh, well, I got my days mixed up because I had a broker call me and was asking me about doing a load for him, but he's like, when you get empty Friday, and I'm like, I got my days off. So I was looking for one-day loads, and I could have booked a two-day load, but still $2,500 for one day. I'm not too proud. Boy, these things are baked on here. I'm gonna need a rain shower. Nothing better than an afternoon thunderstorm to clean your windows. I took Roxy out. All she's wanting to do is hunt, but now she's acting like she's gotta actually do something. But we got our time back. We're fixing to roll. We got about 5 hours to go. I ran my clock down to 38 minutes yesterday, so I did all I could do. Sus over there, well, she did go to the bathroom. She tricked me. I did. We ate some chicken last night. Yep. So we had chicken and a sweet potato. Here we go. I got 5 hours, and then I got to get to James Hardie, but we'll probably just try and go to that Flying J close to James Hardie and call it a day. ethanol plant. Let me call him. Do I turn in right here? Do I turn in right here? I'm turning in right here. I see that road going back there to the construction, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll go find out what we got to do. I see a little road. Oh, there's that truck. He's back there. I don't know if I get there this way or that way. We'll find out. Good morning. Yeah, look at there. Look at there. The blonde has done it. What y'all all looking at me for? Glad I turned in. I seen that little road, but it's like and I could see this running back here, so we have made it. Oh, he got the easy stuff. We are here. Alrighty, y'all. Just like that, I got another one in the book. Woo! I enjoyed my trip there. We are out here doing it. Right there is easy enough. They're fast. Well, we have made it here to James Hardie, and they are backed up all the way around the building. Lord have mercy, I've probably got 25 trucks in front of me. Ain't no telling, but we're here. We are here. So I got this load here at James Hardie, and it worked out because it takes me to Minnesota, and they got me a step deck up there I get to go recover. So I've got to take this one to Blaine, Minnesota and drop it. And then I think I'm going over to Minneapolis. I'm not sure about that. And I'm going to a towing company to pick the other one up. We're moving up. We're lined all the way around the building, but my broker called me for the load I just did. She's like, "What are you doing in Minneapolis?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not in Minneapolis." She's like, "Well, it shows you going to Minneapolis because of that trailer." So that's why I'm saying. I hadn't looked it up. It doesn't make a difference. I'm not doing anything until I pick this load up and deliver it. That's all we're really doing first, and then we'll worry about the step deck. So I'm not going to book a load. They do have some loads picking up on Saturday, but she wants me to run another load for out of Lincoln, and so we're going to try and find something that'll get me back over there to Lincoln where I can run a load for her, and we'll see how it works out. Guess I'm going to get Doggo out. Well, we are wrapped around the building here at Hardie. I guess I'll get Doggo back out. We moved up one, but I got this load going to Lakeville, Minnesota, and after I drop this off, I have to go to Blaine, Minnesota, and drop this trailer, and then head to Minneapolis and pick a step deck up at a towing company. So that works out. I'm getting me a step deck, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to reload tomorrow. That could screw me up, and I got a broker that wants me to run a load for, but I can't commit to anything until I pick this step deck up, especially since it's at a towing company. I don't know what kind of shape it's going to be in, but I don't want to book a load and then have to back out on it. Y'all know how that goes. So we're not gonna do nothing. We may get the weekend off, but that's okay too, because I started Monday. I picked up that load at Camp Shelby. That was 5,600 and something. And then I think this load is like 2,650, 2,500. Anyways, when I deliver this one in the morning, I'm gonna have over 11,000 in revenue, and that's Monday through Friday morning. I'm okay with that. That's still more than I made at Prime. So if I'm off the weekend and I got my step deck, hell yeah, it sounds like a good time to me. You'll see I got my Viofo right there. Sure do. I got some good stuff on it. I just got to get time to get it off of there, but I still got some on my A911MPRO. Yep. We'll get it done. We'll get it up. Yeah, we will. We'll just business first. If you're coming to James Hardie in Peru, Illinois, you better pack a lunch. I see they got a porta potty over there, but all I can say is do what you got to do, drivers here, because this is unacceptable. Y'all see that there backed up all the way around the curb? That's where we were, way back there. So it's turning into a hostage ordeal. She found her a rabbit, so it slipped behind her and got away from her. She thought she had her a rabbit, didn't you? So, well, we've been here almost 3 hours, so this is technically the longest I have had to wait since I have been at Landstar. Yep, we got that many in front of us. They look like they're backed up to the road back there. Can y'all see them in my mirror? Well, you can't see around the curve, but they, yeah, they're back there. Looks like I'm gonna be next. This guy in front of me, he's got a light out, almost out. I would normally tell him, but oh well. I think it's after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's getting close to shift change or quitting time. No, it's 5 o'clock, so they're speeding it on up. I guess I'll try and go up to Rochelle, Illinois, to the Petro up there. I know I'll be able to get parking. There's probably still parking at the Flying J, but yeah, it won't take me no more than 45 minutes to strap it and tarp it. Man, they got it stacked up. I can't click my clock on now because I've had it paused. If I click that joker back on, it starts ticking down. Ticking down. Yep. They are loading them out here. I'll tell you what, with all this action going on, I can't believe the line didn't go any faster than it did unless another shift come in. They must have been short. Must have been short. I get to go inside. I'm getting the good stuff. hope they don't do anything crazy where I got to get them 8-foot tarps out. I'll be an upset woman. Won't be nothing I can do about it, but I'm still not wanting to do that today. If I got to do that, I'll definitely do it at the truck stop. Good enough, he said. She asked me if I had an empty scale ticket, an empty weight scale ticket, and I told her nope. And I told her I've been here before, nobody's ever asked me for one. And she said, well, bring one next time. I do see on there if they got to cut the load or whatever, they're going to charge you $250 or whatever to do it, or per pallet, something like that. But they'd get me once, but I just wouldn't come back. Here comes my guy in right here. They started unloading this guy, reloading them, unloading them, reloading them, and this is my guy bringing more of this in. When he brought the first batch in, he did the same to my truck, loaded it up, unloaded it, loaded it, unloaded it. So I guess they're having trouble putting these puzzles together. And but we're almost 5 hours in, and it's going to mess up any chance of a reload that I'm going to have tomorrow. So I'll have to look for something for Saturday, but I ain't even going to worry about it. I'm going to give me a step peg, so it'll all work out. So I'm going to have like a 7-hour drive. I'm going to try and drive at least up to Rochelle, so that'll be an hour off. So I'm going to have a 6-hour drive tomorrow, then an hour to go drop the trailer, then an hour over, so that's 8 hours. I'll have less than 3 hours to possibly pick a load up. That's if that trailer's in good shape. So, you know, I'm picking the trailer up in Robert, Wisconsin. That's where we're going. Well, I think this poor guy's finally done. Well, it is 6:19 at night, and I just got done. I tell you, maybe now I'm whining like a 2-year-old, but this is what we got right here. It'll look like shit. It'll look like a shit. Maybe that's what he was doing. Since I'm a blonde, he was taking the good stuff out and bringing this raggedy looking stuff back in, but he probably didn't know I'd take video of it. Sometimes I wonder if they do that, if they think I'm just dumb, and because they'll be going and getting stuff out of one pile, loading everybody's truck, and then they see me and they go get the exact same thing from around the corner. But I guess the dumb blonde's the one who's got it on video, so they ain't blaming nothing on me. Okay, I'm finished. Boy, when you don't tarp every day or every other day or 7 days in a row, yeah. So I had to get the piece of tarp out, and we could barely make ends meet. They actually didn't meet, but it's not gonna rain out. James Hardie, they pretty much don't want the stickers to blow off of the stuff, but this is that piece of tarp. So yeah, right there, I'll put that strap over it. But they only put 75 over for tarp pay on this, and this is what we got back here. But like I said, it's not gonna rain. If it was gonna rain, I'd have got that other tarp down, the big one, but I don't have that track in the middle, and that track in the prime trailers is useful because you can take one and put it in that hook and hold that down. But we'll just see what it does. The truck stop's about an hour away, and I'll look at it then and make the adjustments. So it'll be all right till then. But yeah, it ain't my worst, but even on my worst, if you didn't see what was underneath there, well, you'd have had to seen what was underneath there before you could call it bad. But we're gonna roll. This guy right here, he did a good job, and he came out after me. That was that truck that was getting loaded when I come out. That's what my loads usually look like. But y'all see right there's a sign, no tarping on public roads, fines given by local law enforcement, and they're not lying. But yeah, we're done. We're headed to Rochelle, Illinois. Y'all buckle up. Looking good. He's smiling.